Yo, welcome back to the channel. Kamusta sa inyong lahat? Warning! Wuthering Waves is starting to rely too much on pair-dependent mechanics. Lately, we're seeing a pattern where DPS units can't reach their full potential unless you also pull their limited best in slot support. That's fine for spenders, but it's turning certain debuffs into paywalled features. Zani, for example, hit rock bottom with a kit that falls apart without Phoebe. Without her, Zani plays like a giveaway character. Now, the same thing's happening with Cartethyia. She's not quite as bad, but only until you realize she has a checklist of demands just to function normally. And if you skip Ciaccona thinking Cartethyia was the bigger deal, congratulations, you're about to feel the pain. You just want an all-expense-paid vacation to the land where everyone is questioning your life choices. Okay, let's assume you're running Arrow Rover as your healer. And honestly, only Arrow Rover and Ciaccona are the only real way to support Cartethyia without needing an Excel spreadsheet to get your rotations right. But that sub-DPS slot, that's where the chaos lives. Yes, Cartethyia can build erosion stacks by herself, but not fast enough in one rotation. Ciaccona makes it easy to hit the required stack count. So, let's talk about Ciaccona then. If Cartethyia feels complex, Ciaccona is the cheat code. Her outro doubles arrow erosion damage. Her liberation gives erosion stacks for free. And she basically exists to make Cartethyia feel like a proper DPS. With Ciaccona, the team runs smooth. No swapping madness, no stack headaches, just Cartethyia doing what she's meant to do. Crush everything. But without Ciaccona, welcome to stack hell. You'll need to do Olympic level button combos to keep 5 erosion stacks up. You intro Cartethyia, grab 2 stacks, then chain her heavy attack, normal attack 4, and resonance skill, and bam, 5 stacks. Now you better pray, because Fleur-de-Lis's strongest skills will chew through those stacks like snacks. Want to keep them? Say goodbye to cool moves. You'll be dodge canceling non-stop just to keep erosion alive. All that for a worse version of what Ciaccona gives for free. Why? Because erosion stacks drop quickly. Only Ciaccona keeps them up long enough to activate Cartethyia's second passive, which needs 5 stacks to trigger 100% bonus damage from Fleur-de-Lis. So, no Ciaccona? Then you got options. Sanwa gives a 15-second basic attack buff. Alto boosts arrow damage, though he lacks erosion. Shorekeeper's crit buffs are solid and you probably already have her, right? But truthfully, none of them compared to Ciaccona. She boosts Cartethyia while doing damage herself. Good news, Fleur-de-Lis is decent at quick swapping. But who do you swap to? Nobody else does what Ciaccona does. Ciaccona's green tonic gives a stack each time it hits, but the game doesn't show a visual stack counter. So, the only way to track them is by doing Fleur-de-Lis basic, midair, and resonance skill attacks for 3 stacks while Ciaccona's tonic keeps ticking away in the background until you can nuke with Fleur-de-Lis's liberation. And without Ciaccona, things get tricky. Even Arrow Rover can't hold stacks once you switch them out. You'll need to time Fleur's skill and perform back-to-back aerials just right to hit 5 stacks fast. So, what now? First, if you've got Shorekeeper, use her. If you don't have her by now, maybe go see a doctor. She can at least give crit buffs and pair with Arrow Rover for heals and to make up for the lost stacks. Your second option is to pray that Bulling turns out to be a budget arrow erosion unit. She looks the part already, so hopefully her kit is a 4-star kit for arrow erosion. Still, at the end of the day, you're probably pulling Ciaccona next time. And honestly, that's not your fault. Wuwa's monetization plan is simple. Drop the premium first, let you suffer, then release the cheaper version later. Other gacha games let you try budget builds first. Wuwa just hits you with full-blown fear of missing out or FOMO from the start. And honestly, this doesn't feel right for many, especially free-to-plays. One key lesson from Hu Tao in Genshin is that HP burning damage dealers can be very strong, but only if they have the right support. Hu Tao had 4 stars like Shincho and Bennett backing her up when she became playable. As for Cartethyia, she doesn't have any affordable options at all except for Arrow Rover. And it looks like this might become a pattern for future DPS units, especially those that include negative status effects in their kit. So, final verdict? Ciaccona is Cartethia's essential partner. She boosts Cartethia's damage by up to 30%, doubles Fleur-de-Lis's nuke potential, and makes her gameplay finally feel smooth and natural. Ciaccona unlocks Cartethia's second passive and is the only realistic way to keep it active. Her presence doesn't just improve performance, it makes the arrow erosion system actually feel worth it. The real issue isn't even raw numbers. It's that without Ciaccona, Cartethyia just feels literally broken. Want to see her signature flashy moves? Too bad. No erosion stacks means not a lot of power. Just limp hits and wasted potential. Sure, you can try to force it using double intros, echo gimmicks, or strange tech setups, but should you really have to go that far just to make her feel usable? And that's the problem. Other team setups technically function, but they all end up feeling like awkward, third-rate options or versions of the real deal. So, can you play Cartethyia without Ciaccona? Technically yes, but it's like eating cereal with chopsticks. Possible, but it's an awful idea. So, until Ciaccona reruns, all you can do now is cope. We talked about this before. We told you the possibility that Ciaccona is needed. You didn't listen. It's not your fault. But now that she's here and we know how much dependent she is with Ciaccona, it feels really disappointing. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future updates. Thank you so much for watching. Maraming salamat po. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.